times, you already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. You're looking at me. It's an almighty shoe review. Appreciate the love, y'all tapping in, you know what I mean, views, the whole nine, everything. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscription button and then hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of the content, because I got some things coming. End of the year is kind of slowing down, but we got some heat, you know what I mean? So we're gonna make sure y'all stay tuned and stay tapped in, you feel me? Before I go into this review, I really have to give a shout out to the Breakfast Club. Like, that's family, that's squad, that's gang. And yeah, you know what I mean, this particular release, yeah, you know what I mean, we had to represent. So shout out to them boys, you know what I mean? Also, shout out to Clockwork. This review is definitely brought to you by Clockwork. Wouldn't be able to do this without them. One of the dopest skate shops in Savannah, and they're also located in Macon. Have tons of things, and I really have to go back because I've seen a lot of things that I need to cop. A couple jackets to hold down the next, you know what I mean, next couple years. Some sleepers, you know what I mean? So make sure you tap in if you can. Clockwork Skate Shop is very dope. And follow them on Instagram, you feel me? Yeah, this particular release was on Veterans Day. Caught me by surprise. So many things, and I really like this shoe. And so I'm going to give you a review, and I'm also going to give you a wear test, so that way you can know what's going on when you sit up there and attempt to cop these on November 14th. Not even going to talk about it no more. Let's go ahead and get into the box. Plickety blow, plickety blow, plickety blow. We got the collab box. Y'all know what time it is. And the colors read white, black, safety, orange. I present to you none other than the Tightbooth Nike SB Dunk Lows. Oh, I already see some of them details popping out immediately. Oh yeah, and just to let y'all know how real it is, you see that's dirt, so wear test was real. But now that we got them in hand, let's get into them. In 2005, an Osaka crew led by Shinpei Ueno shined a light on the nocturnal artistry of Japanese skateboarding. Through his travels in 15 years crafting the underground video series Lens, he helped spread the quick-footed style and explorations of color and environment that are now a hallmark in the local scene, and the Tightbooth aesthetic. Born out of necessity, the Nike SB Tightbooth Dunk Low Pro draws from the freedom of nighttime in the streets. The low top carries a black suede upper with textured white leather overlays at the forefront and heel. On the lateral side, an orange Tightbooth tag is appended to the reflective black leather swoosh. Logos adorn the stuffed tongue, while orange insoles display mismatched Tightbooth and SB branding. Sneakers mounted on a black rubber midsole, contrasted underfoot by a grippy white rubber outsole. So yeah, y'all, you see it, you know what I mean? I really like this shoe. So many different, first of all, they have the reverse panda colorway and they did it really clean. I like the way it's executed. Not bad at all. I like the leather overlays with the texture that remind you of the grape, you know what I mean? That's pretty dope. That's some street, you know what I mean, street situation. The double branding on the tongue is pretty cool. Then, you know, got the insoles with the double branding as well. I like the 3M though. The 3M is very dope to me. That is very clean, and you know, keeping skaters safe at night, because you know, we like to get it in under them street lights, you know what I mean? But this is a really, really good shoe. I really am glad I got this one. Just for looks and aesthetic of the collection, this is definitely one that is pretty dope in comparison to maybe, let's say, the white gums that have been re-releasing. I like this one a little bit better. It's, you know what I mean, they really flow really well, you know. Now, when it comes to the wear test, I walked in and I had SB Dunks on already, and I wear a size 13. But when I tried these on, in the size 13, the one thing I can say is it wasn't due to the lacing, but these felt tight, like word to the name Tightbooth, you know what I mean? These were actually tight, so if you're going to go for these, I recommend you to go a half size up, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be very necessary with this because of the way that they fit. And clearly, I was not the only guy that felt like this. Almost everybody in the Breakfast Club went up a half size because you really had to. Like, these are fitting a little bit firmer, and I don't know why. I think it's just the way they decided to cut this particular shoe. And I'm thinking because of the Japanese background, they probably cut it like the shoes over in Japan, and that's probably why it fits a little bit snugger than most. Now, with me, I had the option of wearing a 13 or a 14. I wasn't going to go up a whole entire full size and feel like Ronald McDonald with some clown shoes on, so I kind of, stuck to the 13. It's not too tight. It just feels like a little bit firmer on my foot, like it's, like it's pretty gripped up. So, I think, honestly, some people might enjoy that and help them skate a little bit more to feel like they're barefoot because of how tight the shoe is. But yeah, it fits very well, looks very stylish, very sleekish. I had on some sweats, you know what I'm saying, but the sweats actually matched and it flowed, and the socks that I had with my Ernie socks were just bangers, you know what I'm saying. But nevertheless, I just wanted to see how they felt on foot. And besides the snugness, they are a very comfortable shoe. I'm not gonna lie, the insoles are pretty dope, and they're nothing out the norm, but it just felt pretty good, you know what I mean? So understand, just the one thing that you really need to know about is that half size up is going to matter. It matters a lot, you know what I mean? So use that to your discretion if you want to go ahead and get a half size up, or you really want to test the waters and get exactly your size. But I'm gonna tell y'all, with the bigger sizes, after 11 and a half, 12, you know what I mean, you got to stick to the whole size. And if you have a wider foot, I say go up the full whole size to get your shoe, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, this is a dope one, you know what I'm saying? Didn't really know how this was going to pan out because it was just so delayed, and you know what I mean, a little bit later, especially in the fall months, you know what I mean? But this is very good quality. I really like this all the way, you know what I mean? Every piece of this shoe is amazing, you know what I mean? Toe box, to the overlays, to the tongue, to the heel, to the insert, midsole, and actually outer soles, you know what I'm saying? Nice one, Nike. I appreciate that. And shout out to Tightbooth. Y'all definitely, you know what I mean, got in y'all bag, and you know what I mean, keep putting out that good work, you know what I'm saying? One more time in slow motion before we bring the chefs out. Oof, that 3M is fire. You know, the fat tongue, you know what I mean? When it comes to the chefs, yeah, I'm digging these. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the Ocho, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've had the black gums, the white gums. We've also had the San Francisco Huffs, and they feel so familiar, you know what I mean? This is very different from the Fog, which I just copped. So the 3M makes this stand out. The placement of the 3M makes it really stand out. And I love the safety orange in the like quiet spots, but you can still see it, you know what I mean? Like right on the lateral heel, like that's pretty dope, you know what I mean? So I'm really rocking with these, you know what I mean? Ocho's a good number, you know what I mean? Get in the comments, let me know, how do you feel about it, you know what I'm saying? Do you think Ocho's a good number? Are you going to attempt to go for these? And if you do, are you going to go up your half size, or are you going to try to stick to your actual size, you know what I'm saying? Let me know, get in them comments, man. But as always, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Stay positive and be good out there, man. Understand, shoes aren't always everything. If you don't get a W, it's all good. Save your bread. You can get something else, or either stack on a resale if you really want it. But don't go too hard for these shoes, man. We've seen some situations where people have gotten out of pocket and put themselves in real wild predicaments over shoes, man. At the end of the day, it's all love, all peace and positivity, man. And that's all we try to do is give good vibes. But don't sit up there and go too hard in the paint for something, you know what I mean? Something that unnecessary, man. It's just shoes, understand, man. So please spread that love, man. Oh yeah, by any means, keep them sneakers clean. It's not a game. We ain't playing. We outside. Got the Breakfast Club with me. We doing things. Pay attention. Be easy. Watch out, Carolina.